Alright folks, this is a quick guide to anyone doing Gigantamax Machamp, and I'm excited for this one.
I've been looking forward to this.
So, May 25th, 2 to 5 PM local time, that's when Gigantamax Machamp is going to be in power spots. Obviously the maximum amount of players you can have for these is 40 players, so if you've got somewhere where you can go where they're going to fill out those lobbies, obviously that's going to be amazing. But you want at least 12 players. That's going to be 3 teams of 4 or more. These things are going to be difficult to take down, so obviously the more players and the more teams going at it, the better. And typically in these teams of 4, when you go in, hopefully you're communicating with the other players on your team. If you don't know who is on your team, what you can do is in the lobby phase, put your finger on your avatar and hold it there, and you'll be able to see the other players who are in that lobby with you. And typically you want 2 people who are going to be focused on attacking, dishing out that damage, doing good damage during the Dynamax or Gigantamax phase with those level 3 max moves. Someone who is focused on tanking, ideally level 3 max shields, and someone who is focused on healing with those level 3 max spirit heals, and obviously communicate with your team to see who's focused on doing what role. Gigantamax Machamp is going to be weak to flying, psychic and fairy, and there's going to be good options for flying and psychic, which we'll move on to in a bit. In terms of fast attacks, it can have counter, bullet punch or karate chop. And in terms of charge moves, it has access to quite a lot. The ones in red there are the ones that you're going to want to be worried about, as those are most likely going to one-shot. These bosses have 2 types of attacks. One that is going to single out different Pokemon, and another which can't be dodged, which attacks everyone. And if you are struggling with the moveset that Gigantamax Machamp has, you can always re-roll the moves by re-lobbying, and you might find it easier then to take down. For example, Metagross is going to be an amazing Pokemon to bring along to these fights, which we'll get on in a second. But obviously, if Gigantamax Machamp has payback, well, Metagross is not going to like that. But let's talk attackers. So, as we were saying, Metagross is going to be amazing with those level 3 max Mind Storms during the Gigantamax / Dynamax phase. So hopefully you do have one of those. That was part of the research that they put out, and one of them did give you a Dynamax Beldum, so hopefully you've leveled that up and improved its max move. Another option, because it's weak to flying types, is going to be Moltres with wing attack, and the charge moves Overheat and Sky Attack. Most of the time you aren't going to be throwing out charge attacks, maybe here or there to dish out a little bit of extra damage, but those are there because obviously during the Dynamax / Gigantamax phase, Dynamax Pokemon will take on the move of their fast attack. For example, Metagross having Zen Headbutt there will mean that it's level 3 hopefully. Max move is going to be Mindstorm. You've also got some other options there, including Unfezant, Charizard, not Gigantamax, but Dynamax, because the Gigantamax Pokemon, their max move is going to be locked in. So even though Dynamax Pokemon are weaker in terms of their damage output, they have more versatility because you can change up their fast attack and therefore change up what you're dishing out for that level 3 max move. And we've also got Gengar there. That's the first Gigantamax Pokemon there. You can dish out some good neutral damage with that, but ideally you want to be bringing along Metagross, so hopefully you have one of those once again with that max move leveled up to level 3. Tanks or defenders, you've got quite a few options. Blissey is there because it is an amazing tank and healer. Obviously, though, it depends on the moveset of Gigantamax Machamp, because Blissey being a normal type, it's not going to have a good time against those fighting type moves. But you've obviously got different options as well. Other Pokemon with large health pools, such as Blastoise there, such as Venusaur there, such as the Rillaboom. That's there because it's actually quite a good charging option, as it builds that meter quite fast as well. And obviously you've leveled these up and they have level 3 max guard. And then healers, once again, Blissey is there, but it all depends on the moveset of Gigantamax Machamp. Obviously you can re-roll the attacks of Machamp if you folks are struggling, and obviously it depends on what people have to bring, so you might have to do that to kind of get the most optimal attacks that everyone can handle. But of course, like the previous page, you've got other options there. Once again Blastoise, once again Venusaur, and you've got Metagross there as well. And once again, hopefully you've got those level 3, but this time max spirit moves, so you can heal the most when it comes to healing your party. That's going to be about it from me though in terms of this quick guide, so hopefully it helped you. Please leak slap the like button, as it is massively appreciated. Gigantamax Machamp can be shiny, so good luck to everyone. Hopefully we all get at least one. Please everyone take care, and catch you all in the next one. Wait.